Welcome to Wealth Dom. Our mission here is to help to grow and protect wealth. Today we're going to do a stock portfolio update on the Wealth Dom portfolio. This is a weekly update which is always released on the weekends. And of course you can follow us from Monday to Saturday and sometimes Sunday when we have daily updates to the stock market. I'm your host and portfolio manager for Wealth Dom, Norbert BM. And with this being said, let's get started with today's recap of the markets. We have just a couple of months left to the US elections. Ukraine is in Russia at the current moment. Mpox is in Africa. Europe, not so exciting. Nvidia came out with the earnings, exceptional earnings. The market did sell off just a bit, just a tinge. There's not even a correction. What was it, 6%? That's nothing. So the markets are having a really good week. As we can see here, this is the S&P 500 mini. We can see that the last week from, from the 26th of August and also all the previous weeks before that, excepting this lows on the beginning of August, this was just an immense recovery. But we can see that the market is starting to lose some throttle here. We did see breadth coming back into the market, but we do expect a significant pullback. Maybe not a huge pullback, maybe a 3-5% pullback. And this is why we are raising cash. So let's go over the portfolio and let's do a couple of updates of what happened last week in our portfolio. We added some new positions, which we thought we won't add in the current market state, but we did add a couple of positions. One of them was on the 30th of August, which was PepsiCo. Just a tinchy small position here of PepsiCo, which we brought our position to 0.84. Now, usually we are starting with a 1% position on a portfolio. You can see down here, these are actually sell-offs, and we're also looking to completely get rid of some of these positions. But we did add Pepsi. Pepsi has right now a bit of a pullback. If this continues, then we're going to add some more to PepsiCo. So we are looking to increase positions on PepsiCo due to the fact that it has a significant dividend and a pretty good, let's just take a look at here, 5 years, a pretty good record of growth, a pretty stable growth record. Next up, we added, also on the 30th of August, the American Tower Corporation. Again, a really small position of 0.47. If you're not familiar, because you're most likely familiar with PepsiCo, but if you're not familiar with American Tower, this is a financial estate management corporation. Also, it yields a dividend of 2.93, which is exceptionally good, and it also has a pretty good growth rate. With just taking a look at the 5-year, it's throttling a bit, but we are expecting here a huge jump somewhere really after the rate cuts. So we're expecting at the rate cuts a bit of a jump, then a pullback, and then it's going to go up from there, because this is really rate cut sensible, this stock. So that's it for the new positions. You can read all of this in our blog post. The link is down in the video description. Furthermore, we did not add to any of the positions. We mostly reduced and closed positions. So in the reduction, we had on the 26th of August, we had Exxon completely reduced. Take a look here at Exxon. Reduced the position on the beliefs that this is going to have a significant pullback. And then we're looking to add back to it. So somewhere here, we do want to add a bit more to the position. Then we reduced on the 28th of August, we reduced Archer Daniels. Then on the 29th of August, we reduced our ABMB position to 1.22% of the portfolio, expecting on this huge run. It has a MACD buy signal at the moment triggered, but we do expect a little bit pullback, and then we're going to add back to this position. Next, we have Diamondback Energy. We reduced the position to 0.97%. We're also looking to add back to Diamondback Energy, the exceptionally good company. We also reduced a bit of Novo Nordisk to 1.95%, and we actually want to have this at roughly 2% of our portfolio. Novo Nordisk, as you know, is one of the companies that is producing the weight-losing drug. On the 28th, we completely sold down ExxonMobil. We reduced on the 26th, but we completely sold down on the 28th of August. I said this maybe has just a couple of pumps in it, and then it's going to fizzle out. Our opinion, don't take our words. as investment advice. Again, do your own research. None of this is investment advice. Then we completely sold Arch Daniels on the 28th. On the 28th, again, we completely, sadly, sold Eli Lilly. And we are looking to add back on a significant pullback. We are going to add back to Eli Lilly. It is one of our favorite stocks. We have a huge belief in this stock, but not for now. Things are extremely volatile with the upcoming elections, upcoming US elections, that is. So we're watching that stock, and if there is, again, a significant pullback, although we do think that we missed it, then we're going to add back. Who knows? Nobody knows the future. Then we completely sold off GE Vernova. GE Vernova is a spin-off of GE Electrics, General Electrics. It handles actually grid systems, and they're a pretty promising company. We're going to maybe go into GE Vernova on a different episode, and why I believe that this is a really, really good stock to earn. And also we completely sold off Apple. Now, why is this? Apple had a very over 40% run in our portfolio. It was a really good run. We took our bye-byes from Apple for now, and we will add back into it as soon as the possibility will be given, because we do want to raise some cash for future possibilities. Okay, now for the dividends, we received from Starbucks a $0.57 per share dividend, and we rose our cash position, but we're going to come to cash. So basically, as I mentioned, we are seeing a bit of a turbulence in the upcoming weeks and months due to the US election, also due to what is happening currently in Russia and the Middle East. So we are patient. We are patiently waiting for a possibility. We are currently sitting at a 13.96 cash position, which we are receiving a 3.75 dividend on our cash position, yearly dividend, and or yield actually in the money markets. So we're patiently waiting for a good opportunity to put this cash back to work. But for now, we're actually looking to reduce positions and rise our cash position somewhere between 20 and 30%. 30% will be preferably before the elections, and then hard deploy for the Santa Claus rally, which we are expecting to happen. Okay, so that's it for an update on the portfolio. In one of these days, we're going to go do a complete portfolio rundown with each position, what our thoughts are on these positions. And that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed this. Please like, share, and subscribe, and also click that notification bell in order to get notified when we have new videos. We will post now on a daily basis from Monday to Friday with stock market updates, with earnings calls, with earnings reports. We're going to do full rundown on earnings reports each time. Significant companies will have their earnings reports. We're also going to talk about stocks. We are going to talk about what we see as good value for the future. But again, this will not be any kind of investment advice. This is just our opinion, so please take it as it is. With this being said, I wish you a wonderful day. Stay safe out there. I'm Norbert BM. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.